everyone. It's MK. It's really me, back in the studio. And I got the boys with me, Mr. MK and Samson. Samson's sporting a new haircut. Oh, let's see. I've got some things coming up on the screen that I have never seen before. Do you want to see if I can get these off? Oh, there's some new stuff with Facebook. I don't know. Stuff is popping up, and I've never seen it before. So I'm just going to wait for a second. Hey, Angie. Wait for a second while a few people might jump on. I think I see Melinda. Hey, Melinda. Yes?
Okay, so now would be a good time to announce that it is Melissa's birthday. So at the end, we're all going to get together and sing her happy birthday, okay? Just don't let me forget.
All right. Mr. MK really does have a nice singing voice, so we'll see if he gets into the right octave today. So welcome back, you guys. Oh my gosh. Once again, I just was so happy to get home last night. I had fantastic travels over the last couple of weeks. But you all know, when you're just ready to be home, you're ready to be home, sleep in your own bed, and it was just awesome. So we just have a few things to catch up with you today on, and I haven't been to you. Last week I was busy in Texas, and I just feel like I missed you guys. I haven't talked to you for a while. So let's get going and have kind of a short list, some things to announce from Handi Quilter, and show you what's on the frames, and then I guess we'll sing happy birthday. I got no candles to blow out here, but it's okay. We'll do that later. Okay, so again, just touching base where I was. Paul, could you grab my bottle of water? I'm feeling a little scratchy throated. And it's going to bug me the whole time if I don't take a drink of water. So I was down in Texas, and oh my gosh, you guys, Texas was awesome. Now, the weather was left a little bit to be desired, but all of the events that were happening inside were awesome. So more than made up for that. Hey, Marinaldo. Naldo, how are you? Naldo, I followed your trip to Las Vegas. Sorry I wasn't there to see you. And Naldo, I want to tell you, I know you need your translator, but I want to tell you that the ladies here on the group are waiting for you to announce that you're selling your patterns, your designs. And I know that you saw that picture that I posted in Texas of one of my students had used one of your designs and absolutely loved it. So we are all waiting, Naldo. Okay, so Texas was awesome. My new owner's setup went really smoothly. Paul and I were there together. It was really nice that we could go and do that together. Then I had a super great group of ladies. Our sim session went amazing. They were really on fire. Really a group that I was able to take things a little further in those 2 days than I normally do. So it was a super session. And Cindy, if you catch this, I hope things are going well. I haven't heard from you. I think Paul said you needed a new USB stick or something. But I hope all is going well with your new setup. And it was so amazing. Thank you so much for hosting me in your beautiful home. All right, from there, Paul went up to Michigan and installed a new system for one of you. I think it's okay. She can say, she would say that we can say it's Melinda. Melinda, I'm hoping you're loving your new Forte and your new setup in your new studio. And I'm excited to get back up there. At some point, I feel like we might have some new owners coming on board that are up in your area. So I'm looking to get back there sometime in the future and see your new studio and all of that. Wonderful. Glad you're loving it. Okay, so then obviously I went to Minnesota. I did a wedding with friends. It was cold in Minnesota. Oh my gosh. And of course I missed the changing of the colors. There was a little bit of color left, but not a whole lot. But it was nice, wonderful time at the wedding, seeing family and friends, and I am back. So today, Paul is just here for a little bit. We wanted to do the live feed together, and then he's got some errands to run. I have some quilting to do, and then we're on the road this afternoon, about 5 o'clock Eastern. We're heading to Orlando for the weekend, so here I go again. My girls are missing me, I know. Okay, so what do I want to talk to you about? So first of all, I'm going to skip over the promotions and talk a little bit further about events. So my Daytona event is filling up nicely, and actually somebody had posted that they tried to sign up and they couldn't, whatever. So Paul is going to check on it after we are done here, and we'll go ahead and make sure that the signups for that are, you know, where they need to be, and we'll check the numbers. There always is limited space on my classes, but you know, we'll make sure that you can get signed up. Okay, then after that, you guys, I put up a post yesterday in the group about Paul, did you get us into the sim group for the live feed? Because I'm seeing people here that I don't think are in the sim group.
Are we not broadcasting in the sim group?
I don't know. I'm seeing people that maybe are not. Okay, so we're just going to continue on with this. We'll repost it over into the sim group so that more people can see it. But some of my friends who aren't normally on my live feeds are on. So hey, everybody. Okay, so with events for next year, I put this post up in the sim group about if you're interested in hosting me for next year, just reach out to us and or to me, and I'm gonna actually make more of a written down list so that I can keep track of who is very interested, and then I will work with you one-on-one to make that happen. Basically, you guys, how this works is if you are willing to help me do a little bit of the legwork and maybe, you know, promote the event a little bit and find some other people that might be interested, I would be interested to come, okay? And then I put together a little video a couple of weeks ago before I went to Texas on kind of how I work the pricing and the fees for that. And if you're willing to host me, that is the best, most cost-effective way if I can stay with you and all of that. Okay, so that's in the video. Just reach out to me and we'll make sure that I can get up to see where you are. And just remember, you guys, if you buy a system from us, then you get a whole bunch of that training, all of that stuff included with the sale of the machine, okay? All right, so that leads me in to my next topic on the list, which is promotions that are coming up from Handi Quilter leading into the Houston International Quilt Festival, okay? So they have a promotion that is, well, actually, they have new products. Okay, so let's talk about that first. So Handi Quilter normally announces any new products that they have at the time of Houston. And this year, no exception. And we are allowed to talk to you now about what is going to be coming out in the next few weeks as Houston rolls out. Any of these items that I'm going to mention to you, they're not going to be shipping until December, however. We are going to get them up on our website so that if you want to pre-order, you can take care of that right away. All right? Okay, so the first item is lighting. They have come out with a lighting system for your frames and your tables, okay? Now, I am very, very lucky here in studio. I have an amazing neighbor who's an electrician. He got me in really good lighting. The lighting on the machines is great. I'm pretty much set with lighting. But I know a lot of you quilt in spaces where maybe lighting is an issue, okay? So these lighting stands are designed to fit over the top of your frame, whatever frame you have, even the sit-down model, through the little foot all the way up through the 10, 12, and now 14-foot table option. All of those frames and tables have the option for these lighting systems, okay? It's called the High Light System. Let me just run over really quickly a little bit about the pricing. The highlight system for the smaller tables, $350 plus shipping. I think shipping on these items is right around $25. The highlight system for your 8 or 10 foot frame is $500. And then if you have a 12-foot or a 14-foot table option, you can buy 2-foot extension, or not extensions, but 2-foot light. I guess you would need an extension. Anyways, it's a 2-foot add-on that you can get to go onto those bigger frames, and that the 2-foot add-ons are $100. Okay, so all of that is a really, really awesome thing for you guys that just want to have some better lighting. Now, Paul and I are going to offer our own promotion. If you order those up between now and the end of Houston Quilt Festival, which is going to be in a couple of weeks, okay, so all the way through Market, all the way through Houston, if you order your light system through us, we will cover your shipping on whatever configuration you're doing, okay? So that's just a little benefit from us. Now, the next thing that they just came out with is a storage drawer for underneath your tables, okay? Now, again, we have a lot of stuff, right? We collect thread and rulers and all kinds of stuff. And where do we put it? So I don't have one yet. I am going to order one up for my frame. But the dimensions are, it's a pretty large drawer. It only fits on frames that have straight legs, okay? So if you have any sort of curved or angled legs on your frame, those are older style frames, and this drawer is not going to fit, unfortunately. But if you have the new straight leg frames, the drawer is pretty big. Handi Quilter even said they stored 90 spools, or it might have been cones. I'm assuming it's cones, 90 cones of thread in the drawer. So it's a pretty nice sized drawer. Okay, price on that is $250 plus shipping. And again, Paul and I, if you want to pre-order that, not going to ship till December, but if you would like to pre-order that, then you can do that. We'll cover the shipping on that, okay? All right, so that's the new items. I think, Paul, do you remember anything else from the video that Handi Quilter sent us? I think that was it.
I'm going to be real busy when I get home after this, posting the video, getting the stuff on the website with the information and pictures we know. I mean, those drawers look very nice. They fit per 4 section of the table. You can have multiple drawers. You can have them pull from the front or the rear. And they say they'll even clear the batting bar. But if you have batting on it, you'll have to slide the batting to one end of it. But they've done a lot of good engineering on it. And as I know, Melissa tends to acquire more and more stuff, that we'll probably have those on all our tables.
Okay, so so those are the new items. Now for the promotions. Okay, so Paul and I just said, any of y'all that already have systems and would like to add those items on, we'll do pre-orders, we'll cover your shipping on those, and we can get that on order. Now, the biggest promotion that Handi Quilter is going to be offering going into Houston is the opportunity to get some of these items for free, bundled in with new machine purchases of either just a machine or a machine with Pro Stitcher. Okay, so if you buy a Handi Quilter stand-up long arm machine, you're going to get that whatever light fits the configuration that you buy, you're going to get the light included. If you get a new system and you buy Pro Stitcher to put on it, then you're going to get whatever light system fits that configuration and a drawer for your table. And they've got show pricing heading into Houston, okay? And remember, you guys, we can always offer whatever Handi Quilter is offering at Houston in the booth. The retailers can offer that. And again, I've said it before, but let's remind you, when you go to Houston, and if you're looking to buy a system, you can buy in Houston from us, okay? So please don't forget that. We'd love to have your business. And remember, you get all of our training, setup and delivery, installation, all of that is worked into the deal. If you've bought videos from us in the past, we take that right off the price of the machine. So you're going to get some show pricing, you're going to get discounted videos or return price on those videos, you're going to get free lights, free drawers. My goodness, now is the time to buy, for sure. Okay, so I think that's what we got. And speaking of Houston, I am going to be, now that I'm home for a few days, after I get back from my birthday trip to Orlando, I'm going to check in with my host that I'm going to be staying with in Houston, and we are going to try to work out an evening where we can just say, you know what, we're going for dinner, here's where we're going, if you'd like to join us, and we'll see if we can get a group of y'all who might like to have dinner with MK while I'm in Houston, okay? So keep watching for that. You guys, it's so great to be home. It's really, really awesome to be home with the boys and the girls and with all of you. Thanks so much. I know that you guys posted and shared, and there was questions coming in and whatnot. Paul addressed some technical issues. Oh my gosh, I didn't even mention QPI.
Yeah, I wanted to.
Okay, so let's just let Paul talk to you about QPI for a second.
All right, so Microsoft released virus definition files. They update many times a week. Unfortunately, it started flagging the quilt pattern indexer program and the related files as a virus. Now, I immediately submitted to Microsoft. They said, I'm sorry, we're going to fix it. Over the next couple days, they fixed it, they broke it, they fixed it, they broke it. I think it's going to be fixed. The workaround was just to tell your virus program that don't be stupid, it's a good program, and let it run. But I think that's all cleaned up. I know some people had to reinstall the program because it was quarantining things. There's a thread you can check on related to
So basically, also, guys, don't be afraid. You're not going to have to pay for it again. You're not even going to have to do any of your keywording again. That should all be there. If you're still having issues, best thing to do is just try to download it again right from the website. I think one time you had to uninstall mine and install it again, or...
Well, yeah, we tried some because even after the updates, I mean, the 2 different updates in the same day, you know, after you had a problem, the update I got fixed it. But then somebody called me because their update didn't, so I updated mine again and it broke it. So
okay,
it's a lot of technical. I mean,
oh,
you can always
goodness.
call me, and I don't charge you to fix. You know, if you're an owner of QPI,
we'll help you through that.
We make sure you're happy.
So, you know, I still am getting a fair number of people also who are asking me, what is QPI? And of all of this chatter, and we've had it out for several months, people are still, you know, they haven't heard of it. Okay, so you guys, the basic level is QPI stands for Quilt Pattern Indexer. If you have digital quilt patterns, you know that storage and organization and trying to find them is a challenge, can be a challenge as you get more and more and more and more designs. So Quilt Pattern Indexer is a very simple pattern that is meant to help you kind of keep track of those. Where are they? What do they look like? You can grab an image of it really quickly. You can put some keywords onto your pattern so that you can search very easily. You can export those patterns right to a USB stick, work with them, take that USB stick right over to your Pro Stitcher and start stitching. So it's a really, really powerful program. It's simple in its way that it was designed, and it was meant to be that way so that just the average person could use it, but it really does a lot. For being as simple as it is, it's really very advanced, I think. So that's my shtick about QPI. So spread the word, continue to spread the word. I thank all of you who talk about QPI on other boards. Sometimes I get my little hand slapped when I promote some of our products in other places, but when you all do it, you know, that's just how it is, and we thank you very much for doing that. Okay, it looks to me like Paul's getting tired of holding Samson, so let's go ahead and show you what's on the machines. And again, you guys, we're going to repost this. It looks like I have gone live today on my personal page. Hey, it's fine. So those of you who have seen this, you know, and you've never seen this before, I do this on a weekly basis from inside of one of my closed Facebook groups that is for quilting people, okay? But happy to have you along today. Let's show you what's on the frames. Let's look over here first on McFinity. This is one of my own quilts, you guys, and this quilt has been completed and been hanging in the back room for quite a while. It's a Missouri Star Quilt Company pattern. I believe it's called Katie's Quilt. If you look on Missouri Star on their tutorials, Katie's Quilt. And I'm doing one of my own because I'm trying to get some new work done so that I can show it at the quilt show that we're doing next year for my guild, okay? Over here, look at this beautiful quilt. Wow. This is done in batiks. It's just a scrap. It's kind of a strip tube ruler kind of a quilt. I believe that quilt's owner said that that quilt was done from a Donna Jordan from Jordan Fabrics tutorial. Okay, you guys, that's what we got for you. Paul and Samson got to get out of here. They got errands to run. I got to get these machines cranked up because I'm going to be gone for this weekend over visiting Mickey and Minnie and the gang in Orlando. All right, you guys, thanks for everything. So great to join you again today. If you have any questions, just reach out for us. Watch the website. Paul's going to get all that promotion, pricing, all of that information up on the website. And, oh, it's time for happy birthday, I think.
Yeah, we might have a little technical difficulty, but happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Melissa. Happy birthday to you. One more time, people. Let's hear it.
And many more.
All right, they're sounding good. So.
You guys are sounding really good. We know you are. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Just another year to just live this wonderful life of mine with my quilting, my family, my music, everything. Life is a blessing. So another year to experience more blessings. All right, you guys, until next time, from my studio to yours. And even if you're not a quilter, to you, happy quilting. Bye-bye.